G'day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan battle video. In this video we're going to just briefly discuss which of the World Tournament ticket banners you should be spending your tickets on. So you get a Guaranteed SSR banner and you get a World Tournament unit banner for every World Tournament. So we'll discuss the Guaranteed SSRs briefly and then we'll discuss the World Tournament units. In terms of the Guaranteed SSRs this time, nothing truly spectacular. We have Raditz, who's pretty good, and Marseille, who's pretty good after his EZA. But then we have Wrathful Broly, who is now a Redstone unit, and we also have Broly and his father, which is an OK Paragon Broly support unit. It's a pure Saiyan support unit, but very out of date. You're not going to be able to use them in pretty much any major content. We have the physical Super Saiyan Vegeta, who is somewhat okay, alongside the Martian Tech Vegeta, a good AoE unit for the World Tournament, and the Strength Martian Vegeta, who's still a really good unit, who also has a nice EZA and is a Vegeta's family lead. In terms of the overall Guaranteed SSR banner, I think Martian Vegeta, the strength version, is pretty good. If you're lacking AoE units, the tech one is pretty good. Otherwise, pretty much just Raditz is the only unit you want to pick up. A lot of these are general pool banner units, obviously most of the time they are, but none of them are truly spectacular to the point where I'd say you definitely have to pick them up. None of them are crucial for any stage, although I did use Raditz to clear the Pure Saiyan stage, so that's why I'm suggesting him. In terms of the World Tournament banner, a lot of them don't have their awakenings yet, but they're all fairly competent units that will get really nice awakenings. Hit has a pretty good awakening, really nice, really powerful, a good stun, a good debuffer. If you don't have tech hit, or even if you do and you're just looking for another stunning unit for your USS based runs or your Universe 6 based runs, then hit is definitely the way to go. So I definitely think you can summon for him. He's very good, along with this Caulifla and with the Kale. Both of them excel on Universe 6 / Pure Saiyan Hybrid or Pure Saiyan teams, but they are really solid units in their own right, and they're still very usable. Mighty Mask is not such a usable unit just because he has very limited categories, but he's still a pretty fun unit to utilize and could be somewhat interesting to use. And then if we take a look at obviously the Bojack, he's okay. You know, he's one of the few other Bojacks that could pair with another one. And we have the Super Saiyan 2 Great Saiyaman, who's a very good super class support, so he's a nice pickup as well. We also have the Cell, who's a very good extreme class support, and both of them are actually honestly very good. I personally like something for the World Tournament unit, so I will say that this is always tinged with a tiny bit of bias because I think they're cool and you can only get them on these banners. But I do think this time around the World Tournament banner is a lot more varied and it has some very useful supports that players can use, along with some useful utility for hard stages like USS, ESBR, and the Universe 6 stage as well. In terms of the World Tournament banner, just to talk about the separate one, this is the one that you can only use World Tournament tickets for, not the Guaranteed SSR tickets, and it has added in this TN with his awakening. Pretty cool unit. Looks like he does some pretty high damage, has a pretty high starting point for damage, and then has a slight drop off. And then we have some of the other World Tournament summonable units popping up again. A lot of these are pretty good, but this banner is entirely separate, so it's not something you have to compare or decide between. You just literally can summon on this if you have the tickets. So yeah, overall, just my final thoughts and opinions. I definitely think the Guaranteed SSR banner for the World Tournament units, the Android 17 one, is the better one to summon on. But if you are not interested in the variety of supports on that banner, and you're not interested in the Pure Saiyans that are on the current Guaranteed SSR banner, then you are probably better off just saving your tickets for the next World Tournament. I wouldn't say there's anything on either banner that's absolutely crucial to any stage, so you're good with that. Otherwise, stay safe. Leave a comment on the video if you enjoyed it. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Until then, take care and bye.